you down every road you roll. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave. And in my heart you'll always stay forever young. Forever young. Forever young.
So that was a nice little video showing off some of the house and some of the beach that is just literally probably about 100 yards away from the house, although the house is not on the water. So this is an $8 million, 8-bedroom, 8-bathroom, 4,900 square foot home, custom built, beautiful, made for business, right? So this property is designed as a short-term rental. It's designed in a way to house and withstand multiple guests at a time, multiple guests coming and going, checking in, checking out. It's really optimized for all that. You'll see that in the layout here. Every bedroom has a bathroom, so en suites everywhere, high ceilings, similar to what you would find, what you would expect in a custom-built home. We have a couple outdoor seating areas. The unique thing about those is they're actually situated facing towards the west, which is important here because that's where the sun sets. Our sunset here in Sarasota, Siesta Key, Point of Rock, Sunset Beach, whichever, the sunset is the star of the show, basically, right? So huge bathroom, nice soaking tub, shower big enough for, I don't know how many people you think you could fit in there or why you would need it, but that's how big that shower is. Massive closet. That was the primary. This is the primary bedroom suite. There is another bedroom that basically could work as a second master or primary, but huge living room, lots of seating, plenty of seating here in the kitchen. Elevators going up and down all the way throughout. We have a 1 bathroom that is basically the public bathroom for people in the living room and the kitchen. Everything else is inside of a bedroom. And then, good woodworking on the walls. Oh, no expense spared, honestly. In this particular house, there's not as much, the bathrooms are somewhat unique, each one of them. They're not all exactly the same as we may find in some of the other properties. Lighted stairways, just in case, people are traveling up and down in the dark. Laundry room. This is a second living room. It's very important to have this when you have this many family members in one house. It's good to be able to separate, or maybe there's kids in one, parents in another, however that works out. Double bunk beds, very common in a home like this. Those are not the queen size or the king size double bunks, which they do have in some of these properties. Those are more geared towards kids. I believe those are going to be twin size. More closet space, plenty of storage, plenty of closet space. Of course, I brought my kids along. It's summertime. My little helpers in homes like this, it's important because you have to turn on and off a bunch of lights. So it's nice to have some helpers. And it never hurts to train them how to do a little work. All right, so another bedroom, another bathroom. Also, again, kind of speaks for itself. Just beautifully done all the way across the property. Little bar area up here in the second living room area. Nobody wants to go downstairs to grab drinks or snacks, again, depending on how the setup is, which type of families are renting. But you're going to get a mix of all different types of renters. Now, this unit brings in well over $500,000 per year, as to be expected. It's a minimum, it's 1 to 7 day rental, so that you're not bound to a week or 2 weeks in these residential multifamilies, which is nice. You're also protected from any regulations or things like that that may be coming. as far as the enforcement of short-term rentals on Siesta Key. Again, and I'll mention this in all videos, most homes on Siesta Key are not weekly rentals by rule, but people do it anyway. So having a residential multifamily, you would think that if they did crack down on the single-family homes that are not multifamily, that you would draw more business to the multifamilies, so more occupancy, and probably higher nightly dollar amounts for your stays. That is the Gulf straight ahead over there. And then over here on the right-hand side, there is a palace looking, I think I zoom in on it. If not here, I'll zoom in on it in a second. But there's a TV show called Siesta Key. The people who are a part of that TV show, which is 1-800-ASK-GARY, he's a big-time personal injury lawyer here in town. Anyways, that show was filmed there right across the street. Most of the show was filmed right across the street. And to that point, there are tons of, now this property is not on the water, but it is very close to $38 million, $22 million, $45 million properties that are on the water. Obviously, the comparison is not direct because this one's not on the water, but it's close to them, surrounded by massive estates that are considerably more expensive. Yes, so this property, the property over there to the further right, I'll come back to it here in a second. That's the Gulf. The waters at Point of Rocks are beautiful. There's a lot of fishing activity, crabbing, good snorkeling place. That building there, that driveway with the checkerboard, that is the 1-800-ASK-GARY property where Siesta Key, the MTV show, was filmed. And that is our 7007 Point of Rocks Road on Siesta Key, down just past Crescent Beach. There is no actual beach attached to this house, but you do have walking within a walk here at Point of Rocks or Crescent.